Show, the Bougie Show. Tell them it's the Bougie Show, the Bougie Show. Yeah, 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 yeah. Turn up, turn up.
We're going live in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Welcome to the Bougie Show, Exotica, Chicago. My guest in front of me is a blondie that's a certified cutie. Don't believe me? Look up her name and you'll see she plays no games. Residing out of Portland, Oregon. Ladies and gentlemen, snow bunny lovers and dirty old men, the one and only Lilly Bell is in the building.
Good.
Thank you for joining us. I'm glad we made it happen out here in Chicago.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, there's a few things I want to talk with you about. First, is this your first year run with Exotica?
Well, it's my first Exotica Chicago.
Okay,
yeah.
All right. And what were your thoughts coming into it initially?
I was pumped. I was really excited to go. I mean, I had a blast at Jersey, had a blast at DC.
Right.
Miami was so-so, but regardless, I mean, that's two that were really great. So I was looking forward to going to Chicago.
The Chicago, Florida, I've been hearing a lot. Florida's the slowest. You don't do Florida no more, huh?
I mean,
you're not doing it.
I'm supposed to go on a trip with my mother during that time, so I probably will be doing that. But if I wasn't doing that, I would be going to Miami Exotica. I would want to hit all of them because I think it's important to hit every single one, and you have fans in every state, so you got to keep that going.
Who did you bring with you?
I brought my boyfriend, Ricky Greenwood.
Oh, that's okay. No wonder he was over there. Yeah. He told you he was on here yesterday. If I would have known that, I would have just had him. Reached out to him and had him get you over here. Okay.
He's in my bed, so he can. Well, he's the one who was like, "They're waiting for you. Get over there."
Yeah. Okay.
I was like, cool. Yeah.
What? So you're hoping to get what out of just to get the network and have the people see you?
Yeah.
And how long have you been in adult films?
I've started in 2019 is when I started, but I've steadily been shooting since May 2020 during the pandemic because that's when I moved to LA. So once I moved to Hollywood, it was like a full different ball game. It was like I was inundated. How did
you met Ricky through work? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you started out as a cam girl, which we know. And what made you actually pull the trigger on? All right, I'm gonna do adult films.
Well, I was already camming. I was in a relationship at the time. And I signed Girl and Solo while I was in that relationship because as I was a cam girl, things started to blossom more and more. I started wanting to shoot content with other girls, doing content trips. That's how I met Lainey Gray before we ever were, adult actresses. And so eventually it just started to transition to that. And he said, promise me you'll never do boy girl. Promise you'll never do boy girl. And I swore to him, like we'd be drinking in a bar and I'd be like, I swear. But I knew in the back of my mind, like I was like,
it's time to stop the fuckery.
Go ahead.
I was like, it's gonna happen. And so I found out that he was cheating on me and I was like, we're off.
That was it.
Yeah, I called Sandra. I said, it was like God handed me my life on a silver platter. It was meant to be. Yeah. So I was like, let's pop off.
Does he know that you do adult films, your ex?
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
When was the last time you saw him?
I haven't, but I just realized that he has a fiance and is having a baby, so his life is moving on. It's not even. I don't know, it's funny after you have a breakup, you're like, like maybe he'll see me and maybe he'll do this, but at the same time, it's like life keeps rolling and it's not like he's doing his own thing and it doesn't matter.
Right.
Yeah.
Lilly Bell joining us out here in Chicago at Exotica. You still like to go out and party and smoke that weed?
24/7.
Okay.
Yeah.
I read that you had a guy request for you to stuff fruits up your vagina. Have they requested you to stuff things up your butthole?
How did you know that? Oh my God, that's some deep research. No, really, how did you know that? That's actually,
We have to prepare for your interview. I told you I had the questions ready.
He wanted me to cut up pieces of fruit and stuff them up my pussy. I cut up a piece of banana into slices and stuffed them up myself. And then I had about maybe 5 slices up there. And then when I pushed them out, I pushed about 4 out and there was one still stuck up there. And I remember asking him, I'm like, is something gonna happen? Like, is it okay? I've never done this before. And he's typing back, so I don't see him. He's like, everything's okay. It's fine. Like, it'll eventually just disintegrate. And then I was able to bear down and suck that sucker out of there. And I got it out. But I was like, I'm never gonna do that again. But it's okay. I got paid a good amount of money for it, so I'm happy.
Oh, okay. What about the butthole? You haven't had requested to do that, right? Would you do it?
Well, I've been playing in my butthole quite often recently.
Okay, all right.
I don't think I'd put a fruit thing up there just yet, but once I start throwing some major dick in there, we'll see what I can throw in there. Yeah, I'm able to do some stuff. I mean, both my parents, I know this is major TMI and kind of weird, but both my parents are butt sluts.
Okay.
So I know that in my blood, I would be able to. My dad's gay, and then also my mom, she fists her own ass. So I know that in my bloodline, I could probably take it. So I should just start to stretch.
Okay, that's a lot. All right, so your parents know what you do?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah, yeah.
all right, all right.
They're very supportive.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, I mean, to a T. Like, my dad always said to me, Lily, you could sell rocks on the side of the road and I'd still love you just the same. And here I am selling my pussy.
Okay.
But, yeah. Yeah. It's a little different than rocks, but yeah.
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 It is time to stop the fuckery.
And on that note, yeah.
Are you really attracted to watching men whack off?
Yeah. You're asking some specific questions right now. Yes.
With them knowing you're watching them, or with them not knowing?
Honestly, both.
Okay.
Like, I'm a big voyeur, so like if I could just like creep in their closet, and I don't even have to be touching myself. Like I like literally just to be like watching. Yeah, like I just like to watch. Or like if they send me videos of themselves jacking off, and I can hear them, they're moaning, getting more and more and more, and then I see the cum like dripping on their hands. I don't know what it is. It just really, really turns me on. I love watching guys jack off. Yeah.
What are you doing on your OnlyFans? What are some of the crazy things they ask you on your OnlyFans? It's just a side question. That makes you just say, wow. Besides scatting, don't tell me about scatting. I don't want to know about scatting.
No, I haven't been asked anything like that.
Right,
well, because I don't do anal yet, so maybe in time.
That's true.
No, I got asked a really weird custom. They said, hey, can you stand in one heel, just one, and then fuck yourself on a dildo going up and down? And I said, what is the...
It is time to stop the fuckery.
You had to really put some creative thought process.
Well, and all I said back is, why the one heel?
Right.
I have to know. Like, let's dive deep and figure it out.
Right.
And it's funny because Melody Marks, I don't know if you know who she is.
No, exactly who
she got the same request.
Oh, wow.
And so I was like, I wonder if he probably just sent it to a bunch of girls and be like, what girl is going to be dumb enough to do this? And we'll figure it out. Because I think some guys just want to make you kind of look ridiculous.
Right.
I don't think he really wants... I don't think he gets turned on by you wearing one heel.
Right.
I mean, would you, right?
I just think people have the craziest fetish, and they want to pay you for it. Did you do it?
No.
Okay.
No, I didn't.
You've actually had a guy eat your vagina for 45 minutes straight. Mm-hmm. You said, it's like she had a moment of
yeah, I've actually had for hours on hours. You've actually had him on your show, I'm sure. So
I've had him on the show?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. But you don't want to say who that person...
I don't mind.
Okay, never mind. All right, I get it. All right.
Yeah, it was Rob Piper.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. That man slutted me the fuck out, I tell you.
45 minutes.
Yeah. And then up and down, like, kept me up, kept me going, and then right when I was about to come, he's like, and stop, and then, like, it was like, it was all night. It was nice.
What's the biggest penis you've encountered?
I would say probably Anton or Sly Diggler.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or
Jovan Jordan.
Jovan Jordan.
God,
Yeah,
actually, and it's different because he's not as long as Anton, but that thickness, man, it was intense.
Were you running?
Was I hurting?
Running.
Yeah. And they're like, don't run from it. I remember Alex Jones when we were fucking, he was like, don't run from it. I'm like, okay.
If you run, that makes them go harder on you?
Yeah.
So what do you do when you're stuck between a rock and a hard place?
I rub my pussy.
Okay, we applaud that.
Gotta stimulate that clit.
Oh,
and then it,
goodness.
makes it better.
How did you get into watching porn at such a young age of 12?
Oh God, I don't know. I think it's probably, I don't know. I guess if we're gonna get a little weird here,
Okay.
I mean, my family's always been very sexual.
Right.
I mean, my mom and my parents. My mom has always been very open about sex.
Okay.
I found my dad's porn when I was in 5th grade.
Right.
And that was gay porn, so it was interesting to look at.
So your dad turned gay, or was he born he was bisexual?
He was born gay, and all gay men are born gay usually, and they definitely, he knew he was gay probably since age 7, but being in a Republican household, being he never thought he could be part of that, and then eventually having me and my sister, he was like, okay, I can't live a lie anymore, and then he eventually had to divorce my mom when I was 3. Yeah. Yeah. But he's a very, very sexual man. I mean, that man, when he broke out and was on his own, I mean, he was popping off at circuit parties. And yeah, so I think I get a lot of my sexual, like, libido from my father. I don't think it's my mother.
Okay.
Anyway, is that weird to talk about?
No. I've definitely had my share of weird stories.
Yeah. I could have gotten weirder, but I saw your body language. I was like, all right.
I see where we going. Have you come to find the bush above the vagina as an asset to your appearance?
110%. It's my brand.
They talk to you about it?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. It's my thing. Yeah. And I will never not have a bush.
Okay.
I feel like real women have hair, and everywhere that you would put your face, I don't have a bush,
right.
you know? So it's a great thing to pull on and tug on, and I just think it's really sexy. Yeah.
April 21st, you tweeted, quote, reflecting on how many perks there are for selling pussy on the internet, why are so lucky? What led to that tweet?
Oh, I think we just are so lucky that we're able to have something between our legs that we can use to our advantage. I mean, I think about that all the time.
And we talk about it all the time, how you...
Like, how cool is that? And it's just special, and I'm able to help my mom out with things, and I'm able to get things that I'd want for myself, and I'm not living paycheck to paycheck like where I used to work at Macy's, you know? It's a whole different ball game. Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. Hey, April 10th, you tweeted, quote, whenever my mom comes to town, I'm good with her here for like 2 to 3 days, and then I can't wait to send her back on the plane.
It is time to stop the fuckery.
She's a lot to handle.
Okay.
Yeah. So she's just, you know, she's another me, but she's also like, you know, moms.
Right.
Yeah. It's just, you know, good 3 to 4 days is good.
Right,
and then that fourth day, let's get her out of there. I don't know, yeah.
You got a picture of both of your butt cheeks on Twitter spanking red, literally.
Yeah.
Why you let somebody beat your booty like that?
I love getting my butt spanked.
Okay.
I love, like, the more that they slap my inner thighs, like, so my boyfriend Ricky, like, you know, him being a director, if a girl showed up with those type of bruises on his thighs, he'd be pissed. And so he sent me on set with literally all of these thigh bruises because he was slapping the shit out of my thighs.
Oh, wow.
And the more that he slapped my thighs, the more that I was like, oh my God, I'm going to come. And then we took off the blanket and we were like, holy shit. I look like I've been sliding down a pole. Like, you know, you get those bruises, the blood blisters. Yeah.
So when, is it the immediate sting that gets you that gets you aroused?
You know, I think it's the pain with the pleasure. So once you have the pain, then the pleasure feels that much better because you've had that pain integrated into it. I don't really know. And then I like the discipline of it all.
Oh, okay.
And I also just like being a naughty girl. So
get it.
Yeah.
Lily Bell joining us on the Bougie Show. What talents have found their way onto your no checklist?
You want to know that?
Yeah, you don't have to say their name. Just tell me the. Oh, you know what? Sorry, I didn't mean what talents. Why have talents found their way on your no checklist?
Yeah, I was like,
what reasons? What reasons is the exact question?
Here's a great one. God, I had this guy fly out to me to shoot content, and I had just broken up with my boyfriend. I was new to the industry. I was like, let's take a chance. Have him fly out. He had free miles, so I was like, easy. I don't even have to. He's not paying for it. Like, it's good. Assumed that he could sleep in my bed with me. Made out with me the second he's met me in the airport, ate out my pussy, cut open my clit with his tongue because he was licking so aggressively. Then we did a giant hike up this Oregon hill, and he's eating my pussy up like while he's holding me, and he almost dropped me off a 1,000-foot cliff. Like, literally.
Why did you let him pick you up?
It was a good shot. You know, it was over Angel's Rest trailhead, so you see the whole gorge of Oregon. You know, it was a very beautiful shot, but then he lost balance, and then he thought it was funny. Like, it was just a nightmare. And then I couldn't wait. Same with my mom. Couldn't wait to send him back on the plane. And I just was like, Jesus Christ.
It's time to stop the fuckery.
Oh, he was a mess. And he was just new. Like, there's certain guys, certain male talents, when you fuck them, they're fucking you to have you feel pleasure, and they're a good male talent. There's certain male talents where they're fucking for themselves. And that was one of those male talents. Yeah.
And give me another talent that has found their way. Have you had any females?
Yeah, I have females.
Is it because their attitude?
Is their attitude. They're psychotic. I mean, yeah. we're all kind of crazy in our own way. I like to say that the industry is like the island of the misfit toys, and you kind of just find your crazy, but some are intense.
Right.
Yeah, and so like some girls you might think they're your friend, they're not. Yeah.
We can applaud the real talk.
Yeah.
We can applaud the real talk.
But I found as time has moved on throughout the industry, I've found the diamonds in the rough, and I have some really good, solid girlfriends, and I'm very happy about that because it took some time. It really did. Yeah.
Been a while since you had sex with someone that wasn't an adult performer. Well, I guess let's go with industry because we clearly know who you're dating. That's in there. But he's not a performer. But he's right.
Yeah. No, I don't really have casual sex in my normal life.
You don't?
No.
Okay.
No, I mean before I got into porn, I only had sex with about 7 people.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was very monogamous. I always was. I don't know. I've just always been a tease and been slutty on my own. But as far as like fucking men and being promiscuous, I've just kind of saved myself, or I just fuck for a check.
Right. Oh, that's real. It's real.
Yeah.
You've had nightmares about a penis?
Did I say that I have?
No,
okay. Okay. I was like,
asking.
No, never.
Okay,
No. I mean, so like for example, like nightmare is a weird word to say. Like dread, for example. I'm ready to take him in time, but that's someone where I'm going to have to prep.
How about anxiety?
Do I have anxiety?
Of a penis?
No, I don't have anxiety of a penis. No, I can handle any penis, really.
So
I mean, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't really, even if dread popped out right in front of me right now, I would be able to do it.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. I trust myself, but the thing is it's important for me to have the best performance possible. So every time you're in front of a camera, it's your own first impression. You have to make sure that you're really showing out no matter what company, no matter what. Like, it'll be online forever.
Yes.
So it's important to fucking fuck, you know?
From the age of 18, you wanted to participate in adult films, right?
Yeah.
What is the end goal for Lilly Bell?
It's a great question. I don't know the answer to that.
That's
you know,
real.
It's funny with porn how things transition. You never know what's going to happen, and I just kind of feel like everything that's happened in my life happens for a reason, and it's all very aligned, and so I know that it's going to just work for me. When I first got in, I was like, I'm going to be in forever. I'm going to transfer the MILF phase. I'm going to get my tits done. And then all of a sudden, you know, more and more and more. And then all of a sudden, porn feels like dog years. And I've been in for 2 years now. And I'm like, okay, we'll see. But I kind of want to get behind the camera. I really want to help other female talent. Like, I just want to be a staple that people look back on and go, she made other women in the industry's lives better. And that's kind of where I would like to go. So wherever that is. Yeah.
You let's do moment of truth. I state things. You tell me if it's true. What I say, if it's true, you say true. If it's false, you say false, and you can elaborate why it's false. Okay. And then if it's something you choose not to answer, you can say pass. Okay. All right. You already answered this one. You've ran from a penis before.
Yes. And I've been told not to run from it. Yeah. God, Alex Jones, he fucking broke me up. I literally couldn't walk for like 3 days. When
did you shoot that?
We shot it, oh God, how long ago was that? Maybe like 5-6 months ago.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and we shot for just content, but Chef from Disciples of Desire, he shot it. And then Alex and I were actually supposed to shoot on the 6th this month. And so anything that's coming after that, I'm not going to be able to work for like 3 days.
It's time to stop the fuckery.
You've had someone try to take that PUSSY.
Yeah.
What'd you do?
What do you mean they tried to take
it? Take it, like try to take some ass from you.
Yeah, but in what regard?
In a way where you didn't really feel like doing it, but they got it anyways.
Yeah, I mean, it happens, you know? I mean, sometimes you have to use your PUSSY to get your way. And that can, you know, so even if you don't want it, you know, that maybe at the end of the day you'll get what you want, so.
Have you felt erections while giving fans hugs these last few days?
I felt erections as I've sat on their laps and grinded. But to be honest, like,
so what else are they gonna do?
Yeah, I kind of like it. Okay. I think it's funny. It's sweet too, because it's like it's
flattering.
It's flattering, and it's exciting. Yeah. To be honest, I mean, when I first went to my first AVN, if I would have had a penis, I would have had a half chub the whole time. I was just telling those guys that. I was like, I would have been like, oh my God, I've come to you. Like, you're like a kid in a candy shop. It's overwhelming.
You prefer cream pies over money shot?
Yes.
Okay.
But I'm not on birth control, so I need to get on birth control so that I can get back in that. I know. I've been lacking, so there's been a lot of plan B in my life.
Circum or uncircumcised?
Uncircumcised till the day I die. Yeah. I fucking love uncut penis.
Yeah.
I love it. That's how you were made. It's how God intended you to be. You feel more sensitivity. I'm all about it. And a lot of guys...
Don't you get more...
anal sex is better with uncircumcised?
I had a woman say she wouldn't do anal sex with the uncircumcised penis because of things that can get caught up.
True.
You know what I mean?
True. Yeah, because if you're not cleaning yourself properly and different things like that. But I mean, if you have a clean uncut penis and we're tested,
all right.
You know? Yeah.
I knew a dude and he complained about it at times because he wasn't certain, and having to clean it and the extra work we got to do and all that.
Well, I don't know if he'll be okay with me talking about this, but my boyfriend has an uncut penis, and he's very sensitive. Like, there's extra care that's needed. It has to be super lubricated. You got to make sure that everything's wet, and I have to make sure that I'm wet. So, like, always eat the pussy beforehand. Foreplay is so important.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, porn penises, you can just throw it in the hole. You know, but other penises, you know, and especially in your intimate time, you know, it's important to do foreplay. I love foreplay. Makes my pussy fucking drip down to the ground.
You've lied to a fan to get them out of your face.
Yeah.
What's something you make up and tell them? You have to do it on the fly, right?
Yeah, I gotta go to the bathroom. I gotta go get a drink. You know, I'm gonna go take a smoke weed break. Anything. Or I don't even know. I've had to straight up tell a fan, like, listen, like, I just need some time on my own right now. You know, because they couldn't catch the hint.
Right.
A lot of can't catch some can't.
I don't think they want to catch it.
No, they don't. You're right. They don't. Yeah, it's very true.
Oh my gosh, Lily Bell joining us on the Bougie show in Exotica, Chicago. So you were flying back when tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
What time you staying here till 6?
Yes. Yeah, staying here till 6. I'm gonna do some walk-arounds. I haven't walked around the convention, so I want to see everything.
Have you went to any industry parties?
So I usually go to industry parties all the time. I'm usually at the strip club, and you know what? I walked into the industry party on Friday night and Saturday night, and I just was like, we were all like this. I don't know, the vibe is different here than Jersey. In Jersey, I just felt I liked it more, but I also had more of my party girls with me. Like Kenzie Reeves was there, Jessie Saint, so like we were, partying.
So you can vibe out.
Yeah.
I feel you. Yeah. All right, I think that is it, Miss Bell. We have I thank you for coming through, and we got it done. And, you were requested to get interviewed by, so you have people that ask for you. So,
cool, I love that.
It was really cool. You want to let everybody know your social medias and all that?
Yeah. My social media is God, I'm like on airplane mode. Okay. My Instagram is Bell_Ball, and my Twitter is @YourFaveLil, and my OnlyFans is Lily_Bell_XXX.
Okay. Anything else you want to let them know about you got coming up, or what do you want to tell them?
I have so much coming up. This May, I mean, I have 3 features that I'm in. I'm doing a lot of acting. There's so many things coming out of me and coming in me. Right as I said that, I was like, I don't know. It's a very exciting thing. I'm excited to see how my job is turning out, and it's a lot of good things coming. I'm looking forward to it.
One time for the road, right?
Yes.
Lily Bell joining us on the Bougie Show, Exotica, Chicago. Thank you so much. Wish you the best in your future endeavors.
Thank you.
And stay safe and keep good energy.
Thank you for having me.
All right,
I enjoyed
Lily Bell
it.
joining us. Alrighty.
Bye.
It's the Bougie Show with Zay the DJ.
Great. How long was that?